Introducing your 2011 AAA Blues. Defenseman. Number 2, Patrick Komodowski. Defenseman. Number 7, Hutch Rubis. Forward. Number 9, Tyson Boyer. Defenseman. Number 10, John Peterson. Defenseman. Number 11, Malachi Smith. Defenseman. Number 12, Linus Brooks. Forward. Number 13, Brandon Bauer. Forward. Number 16, Braden Harris. Forward. Number 17, Jackson Giorgio. Defenseman. Number 19, Emerson Minimin. Forward. Number 21, Mason Blanchard. Forward. Number 27, Grant Fugner. Forward. Number 29, Ian Bowers. Goalie. Number 30, Max Stutzer. Goalie. Number 31, Luke Scanapieko. Forward. Number 66, Braden Schneider. Forward. Number 85, Gordon Crowley. Forward. Number 88, Luke Wessel. Forward. Number 91, Jonathan Zilm. Forward. Number 93, Ben Spatansky.
Okay, let's go.
Good morning, Blues fans. We are live here at Centene Community Ice Center at the USA Rink for the third and final matchup of the weekend for your St. Louis Blues versus the Chicago Reapers. Blues come into this final game 2-0 on the weekend, looking to come out quick today and hopefully go home with a 3-0 record for the weekend. Blues just finished up their talk in front of the net. They're getting final instruction from the bench, and we'll be back for the opening face-off here shortly. And we are ready to get this game underway. We are again without Ian Bowers, so 3 centers, 4 sets of wings for the Blues. Fugner, Crowley, Bauer get the start up front for the Blues. Peterson and Rubis on defense. Blues control after winning the opening faceoff. They have it in deep. Crowley sends it out to the point. That pass is picked off by the Reapers. They bring it through the neutral zone. Peterson keeps him to the outside, blocks the shot with his skate, holds it in the corner. Peterson goes down. Fugner hits his man in the corner. Reapers get it out to the point. They go down to the near side boards on the side of the circle. Shot hits their own man right in the midsection. He goes down. Puck squirts out to the point. They go D to D. Quick shot. That goes just wide. Wraps around the boards, comes all the way out. Crowley on a good step up, breaks up the play. They send it down. They're going to say it is tip. Reapers goalie tries to pass it forward, whiffs on it. Defenseman picks it up. He goes D to D in his own zone. Schneider picks off the pass. He gets around, takes a shot. That is a pad save. Goes to the corner. He now battles for it. Spatansky comes in to help him out. Spatansky pushes it farther into the corner. Schneider comes to the opposite side now. He battles. Schneider comes away with it. He goes out to the point to Brooks. Brooks to his partner Smith. Smith shot on, stick save, pushed to the corner. Spatansky picks up the rebound. He spans on his pass. Reapers come away with it. They bring it through the neutral zone. Sauce pass far side out of the reach. Brooks lines up, gets that to Harris. Harris tips it forward to himself. He goes to Spatansky, bounces off of his stick. Loose puck in front. Schneider picks it up. He goes behind the net with it. Reapers grab it. They reverse. They put it in deep. They're going to bring it out near side on the boards. They bring it through the neutral zone. All Blues back, and they start a line change. Reapers throw the puck, and it goes to the far corner. Malachi Smith battles. Second Reapers player comes in and grabs it. They're going to skate out almost out of the zone. Reverse on the blue line. They go far side, nobody home. Blanchard picks it up. He tips it forward, tries to hit Harry. It's out of his reach, and now Reaper's going to bring it right back into the blue zone as the Blues finish a change. Shot on net is deflected off the stick of Brooks, and that goes into the netting and out of play. Blues finish the line change. Miniman and Komodowski out on defense. Forward unit is Giorgio, Blanchard, and Wessel. Blues win the faceoff. Giorgio sends it up the sideboards for Wessel. Wessel goes far side, tries to hit Komodowski. Hits off of his skate. Komodowski reverses, grabs it. He's going to put it in deep. Wessel goes into the forecheck on the near side boards, braces for the hit, holds the puck there. Blanchard and Giorgio come in to help him out. Puck comes back up the sideboards. Wessel still pestering his man, knocks the puck off his stick. Giorgio grabs it. He has it knocked off his stick. And now a hold at the point by Komodowski as it goes to Giorgio. Giorgio tries to hit Blanchard. It's out of his reach. Reapers reclaim it. They're going to go D to D in front of their own net. Pass out of the zone, picked off by Komodowski. And here come the Blues 3-on-2. And it gets knocked off a Komodowski stick and right back into the neutral zone. Miniman keeps the player to the outside. Good poke check, knocks the puck away. Puck is given to Fugner from Blanchard. Fugner with speed comes to the neutral zone. He puts it in on net. That stick to the corner. He's going to forecheck his shot in. Reapers get it back to the neutral zone. They cross the red line. Boyer all over him, hits him off the puck. They put it behind the Blues net. Peterson picks it up. He goes hard off the boards, hits a Reapers player skate. They hold at the line. They put it back in deep. Rubis stops in the corner, has it knocked off of his stick. Reapers come away with it. They go out to the point. Pass is tipped, but not enough to deflect the pass, and Reapers bring it right back in. Fugner steps up, blocks the shot towards the net, goes to the corner. Now Peterson battles. He has Fugner in. Reapers come away with it. They try to put it to the front. Rubis grabs it. His pass to the Boyer's picked off. Another pass picked off and heads up. Oh, good stick by Zilm. Breaks up that play. Quick pass by Rubis goes to Boyer, and Boyer to the outside with space. Long shot. Tipped off the glove of the goalie. Goes over the net. Reapers come back away with it through the neutral zone and heads up. They've got 3-on-1. Good play by Brooks as he goes down, tries to block the pass, causes a shot that's off the mark, and a good save by Stutzer. Brooks now brings it through the neutral zone. He takes it towards net, shot on, glove save held on to by the Reapers goaltender for a whistle. Blues have out Spatansky, Crowley, Bauer up front. Defensively, we have Brooks and Smith. Offensive zone faceoff will be to the right of the Reapers goaltender. Spatansky lines up to take it. It is won by the Blues. Crowley puts it into the corner. No Blues player there. Spatansky tries to hold on the sideboards. They chip it around him, and they lead man it into the Blues zone. It hits off of Brooks, goes into the corner. Malachi Smith grabs it, gives it to Brooks. Brooks taps it forward to Crowley. Crowley's pass off the mark goes to a Reapers defenseman. Shot from the point deflected just wide as Stutzer was going the opposite direction. Bauer's pass to Crowley is off the mark. Reapers come away with it. They bring it back into the Blues zone. They bring it down near side boards low. They put it behind the Blues net. Malachi Smith first to it, wraps it around the boards for Bauer. Bauer chips it forward for Spatansky. Spatansky crosses into the Reaper zone and still trying to hold the puck as the rest of the Blues were starting to change. Harry picks up the loose puck fresh on the ice. He puts it in deep. Schneider goes in on the forecheck. Reapers bring it out far side. They're going to chip it in. That goes all the way down behind the Blues net, and that will be icing against the Reapers. Blues will have an offensive zone face-off to the left of the Reapers goaltender. Giorgio, Schneider, Harris up front with Komodowski and Miniman on defense.
Brian, you lost connection or something. Said this was the built-in microphone.
Sorry about that, everybody. The other headset died, so we're back. Blues go on a penalty kill as Komodowski takes a 2-minute for tripping. Blues send out Spatansky and Wessel up front with Rubis and Peterson on defense. Reapers control. They send it out to the point. They reverse to the top of the near side circle. Pass down low is intercepted by Peterson. It goes right back to the Reapers player. They send it to the point. They go D to D on the line. They do it one more time. They take a long shot. That's deflected just over the crossbar, and they bring it back out. They're past the point, out of the reach, and it's going to go all the way down into the Reapers zone. Reapers goaltender plays it behind the net for his defenseman. He's going to skate it through the neutral zone. He sends it forward. That's out of the reach of all his players. Peterson puts it off the glass right back into the neutral zone. Reapers have to reverse into their own zone to avoid the offsides. They go far side. They send it up. He tips it in deep into the Blues zone. Peterson picks it up behind the net. He sends it hard around the boards. That's going to go all the way down in what will be an icing against the Blues.
Blues send out Giorgio Blanchard up front. Malachi Smith and Linus Brooks will be the defensive pair. Face-off comes to the left of Stutzer, who got the start today. Face-off is won by the Blues. Brooks flips it high in the air. That's going to go all the way down, and it is an icing against the Blues. 21 seconds left in the Komodowski minor tripping penalty. Blues have no change in personnel. Again, we're going to take this face off to the left of Stutzer. And again, it is won by Giorgio. He sends it around to Malachi Smith behind the net. It goes all the way around the boards. Blanchard on a good pressure knocks it out to the neutral zone. And then Giorgio knocks down the next pass. Reapers get it, send it back to their defenseman. He goes across his own blue line to his partner. And they finally put it in deep. Heads up. They got a man streaking towards the front. Good stick by Brooks. Breaks up the pass. Blues now back at full strength. Reapers put it behind the net. Brooks grabs it. He goes high off the glass. And Giorgio comes away with the puck. He hits Blanchard. Blanchard tries to chip it to Komodowski, and it goes all the way around. And good hold at the line by, oh, wow. Shot from the point by Malachi Smith. Almost sneaks past. Hugner grabs it, sends it out to Brooks. He puts it back in deep behind the net for Hugner. Hugner reverses. He goes to Boyer. Boyer sends it out to the point to Smith. Smith goes to Brooks. Brooks shot. That's deflected into the corner off a shin pad of a Reapers player. And Reapers finally reclaim the puck, send it out to the neutral zone, but it's out of the reach of their player. Brooks gives it right back to Hugner at center ice. Hugner crosses the red line, puts it in deep. Boyer goes in on the forecheck. Reapers chip it around him. Zilm grabs the puck on the sideboards. Reapers knock it off his stick. Hugner hits his man off the puck. Komodowski sends it over to Miniman. Miniman crosses the red line. He puts it in deep. Puck squirts on front. Tyson Boyer rushing for it. Can't get a stick on it. And Reapers grab it. They send it all the way down. Spatansky fresh on the ice, picks it up. He goes behind the net for Bauer. Bauer has it roll off of his stick. He pushes it out towards the point. And Reapers slam it right back in behind the Blues net. Komodowski takes the hit, pushes it around near side to the boards. Boyer now battles for it. He's got Spatansky helping him out. Reapers put it in deep. Miniman grabs it. He gets hit. Puck goes to the Reapers player. Out in front and goal. The Blues go down 1-0 with 7:17 left here in the first period. They finish the line change. Spatansky, Crowley, Bauer up front. Defensively, we have Peterson and Rubis. Blues win the faceoff. Peterson gives it to Crowley. Crowley puts it in deep. Bauer forechecks behind the net. Spatansky picks up the loose puck, puts it back to the sideboards. Peterson picks it up. He sends a shot towards the net. Good save through traffic by the Reapers goalie. And then they're going to bring it right back out through the neutral zone. Good play by Rubis. Knocks it off of his stick. Reapers take it back. They go behind the Blues net. They reverse in the near side corner. Gets knocked off of his stick. He has to stop and grab it. That's Peterson sends it up to Crowley. And then Crowley able to get it through. And Blues 2-on-1 into the zone. Crowley has it. He tries to go to Bauer, and Bauer was tied up. Bauer grabs the loose puck anyways, puts it back behind. He gets it towards the front of the net, shot on. Stick save by the Reapers goalie. Puck comes out to the point. Slap shot by Brooks is not connected on very well. Picked off by the Reapers. Brooks hits his man on the exit pass. Rubis gets the loose puck, gets it for Harris. Harris tips it between his legs for Schneider. Schneider pushes to the corner. He tips it around one man. He gives it to Harris. Harris grabs it behind the net. He goes out to Brooks. Brooks sends it towards the net. It's on, and a glove save held on to by the Reapers goaltender. Blues finish the line change. We have Giorgio centering Harris and Schneider up front. Defensively, we have Smith and Harris. Face-up is going to be taken by Giorgio. He wins it to Harris. Harris sends it to Brooks. Brooks takes a shot, hits a shin pad. That comes all the way down into the blue zone. And Reapers beat him to it. Oh, man. Big hit by Brooks, and he's going to go to the box. That's probably a 2-10. And Schneider's going to touch the puck, and Blues will go to the penalty kill. Well, they only give him a rough, so could have gone either way. The player dropped his shoulder at the end, and he did go head first right into the boards. So could have gone either way. Gets the roughing penalty. Was clearly not intentional, but the result was a pretty high hit head first into the boards. Blues send out Spatansky and Wessel up front. Komodowski and Smith will be the defensive pair. Face off won by the Reapers. They go far side to the point. Then they go to the top of the far side circle, back out to the point. Drop it back to the top of the circle, now down low. He's going to skate it back out. He reverses off the boards. Komodowski picks it up. He goes up the boards and ices the puck. 5:25 left here in the first period. Reapers lead by 1. They are also on the power play as Brooks is sitting in the penalty box for a roughing minor. Face-off was a fake out. Komodowski comes in and tumbles down to the ice. Wessel lines up to take this one again. It is won by the Reapers. They push it to the top of the far side circle. They reverse. They go out to the point. Pass back down low is picked off by Wessel. He's going to cross the red line with it. He's got Spatansky breaking towards the net. Can't catch up to the puck. Spatansky just throws it back in deep. It's going to burn some more of this penalty kill time. Reapers regroup. They're going to bring it through the neutral zone. They cross the red line, cross into the Blues zone. Miniman holds them there. Wessel picks off the pass, and now he battles on the sideboards with it. It's Wessel versus 3 Reapers player. Miniman comes in. He tries to push it forward. And somebody else is going to the box. I believe a Reapers player. And it is. So Blues will go 4-on-4 here as 37 for the Reapers goes to the box for a cross-checking penalty. Blues will send out Giorgio and Boyer up front. Defensively, Rubis and Peterson. Giorgio lines up to take this draw to the left of the Reapers goaltender. Face off won by the Reapers into their own corner. They go behind the net D to D. They're going to bring it out near side. He reverses, goes over to the far side, and tips it forward. Giorgio's tied up with him. Rubis grabs it. Rubis gets his pocket picked by the player that was tied up with Giorgio. They try to bring it back to the neutral zone. Giorgio all over him. Boyer now comes over to try to intercept that pass. Reapers send it far side. Misses everybody. And they finally put it back in deep. Rubis goes on the chase for it. He gets there first. Goes behind the net for Peterson. Peterson, quick one-touch pass back. Blues now on the power play. And they hit Brooks out of the box. He's got Boyer streaking, and Brooks takes a shot that gets tipped when he had Boyer wide open. Defenseman pass on the line. Peterson gets it to Rubis. Back to Rubis now from Boyer. Boyer gets it back from Rubis. And shot through. That's deflected just wide, and they're going to bring it out far side. They chip it to the Blues zone. Rubis grabs it. He's going to go up the boards here for Peterson. He misses it, and that's going to go all the way down for icing. So Blues will have a offensive or a defensive zone face-off after that icing on the power play to the left of Stutzer. Hugner, Wessel, and Blanchard up front. Smith and Brooks on defense. Blues win the face-off. Brooks gets it from Smith. He's going to go for a skate through the neutral zone. He tries to go to Hugner. It's deflected. Hugner grabs it anyways, brings it to the outside. He reverses back to Wessel at the point. Wessel goes far side for Brooks. Brooks down low for Blanchard as the power play is now over. And Reapers bring it back to the neutral zone. Heads up, they've got numbers. They put it in deep. Brooks goes for the puck. And he hits his man in the corner. Reapers still control. Hugner on a good back check, rips it off his stick, sends it up to Blanchard. Blanchard has it taken from him. Fugner pushes towards the point, and Reapers still control. They get it again. They try to go to the front. Loose puck in front on a good save by Stutzer. Rebound picked up by the Blues, chipped to the sideboards. Fugner clears to the neutral zone. Reapers reclaim it. They send it all the way down, and that will be an icing against the Reapers. So 2:35 left here in the first period. Blues will have an offensive zone face-off after that Reapers icing. Blues send out Crowley and Bauer with Stefanski as their center. Defensively, Miniman and Komodowski come on the ice. Stefanski lines up to take this face off. It is to the left of the Reapers goalie. Reapers come away with it. They take it behind their net into the corner. They hold it there. They send it out the sideboards. They tip it far side. They're going to skate it through the neutral zone, crosses into the red line. He throws it in deep. Komodowski and Bauer go far corner for it. Bauer sends it hard behind the net for Miniman. Miniman sends it up the boards. That's picked off. Pushed right back down deep. Komodowski goes to Miniman again. Miniman loses that race to the puck. And now Bauer battles a Reapers player as he tries to kick it out. Reapers grab it. They send it towards the net. Hits Komodowski. Komodowski hits it off the glass, and Crowley is able to clear to the neutral zone. Here come the Blues 2-on-1. Crowley Bauer. Crowley takes a shot, hits a shin pad, goes just wide. Puck behind the net. Crowley comes away with it. He tries to chip it up the sideboards. Nobody there for the Blues. Patansky now goes in on it. Bauer hits his man. Reapers come away with it. They go D to D behind the net. They're going to bring it out near side, and their pass is missed. It's going to go all the way down. Minman pulls up his stick instead of grabbing it, so they fall off icing. He sends it around the boards for Harris. Harris to Schneider. Schneider to Giorgio, and here comes the Blues. 3-on-2. Oh, drop pass for Komodowski off the mark, and then his pass down low is picked off. Reapers clear to the neutral zone. Komodowski picks it up. He crosses the red line. He brings it back in. Shot by Komodowski. That goes wide. Schneider picks it up. He puts it in the corner for Komodowski again. Komodowski to Peterson far side. Peterson shot. That gets through. Pad save. Harris goes to battle on the boards for it. Hits his man. Holds it there. They try to clear. Giorgio holds it. Gets to Schneider. Schneider shot. One-timer. Hits a shin pad. Harris gets it. Sends it back to Peterson. Peterson shot. That goes wide. Comes out far side of the net. Schneider on his man. Holds him there. Giorgio knocks it off his stick. Goes to the far corner. Reapers grab it. They send it. And that's going to go all the way down. And that will be another icing against the Reapers. 32.6 seconds left here in the first period. Blues still down by a goal. They send out Spatansky, Zilm, and Boyer up front. Defensively, we'll have Peterson and Rubis. Face-off is won by the Reapers. They take it behind their own net. They send it around hard. Held at the point by Peterson. He puts it in deep, bounces off a Boyer skate. Reapers grab it. They send it behind their net again. They go up far side. Can't connect the pass. Comes to the point. Shot on. It's like a floater that Rubis throws towards the net. Almost was tricky, kind of like the shot we saw beat Scanapieko yesterday. And luckily for the Reapers, the goalie was able to hold it there. Pass comes out. Boyer tips it down, and that is going to do it for the first period. After 16 minutes of play, Blues are down by a goal. We'll be back for the second period here shortly. And we are ready to get the second period underway. Blues will continue with Stefanski centering Wessel that's Zillman Boyer. Blues put it in deep. That goes all the way down. They wave off the icing. Tyson Boyer sends it off a skate to the front of the net. Comes all the way out to Peterson. Peterson puts it back in deep. Reapers grab it. They send it up the sideboards. Pass is tipped off the leg of Peterson. Reapers come away with it. They make a drag move to the center. Peterson grabs it. He tries to go to Boyer. It's out of his reach. Long shot blocked by Zilm. Zilm tries to tip it to Boyer. It bounces off of him, goes back to the Reapers. And now Reapers put it in deep. Peterson goes into the corner to battle for it. Hits his man. Knocks him down. Good play by the Reapers player to hold it there while he's laying down. Gets it to his side man. Sends it out to the point. Long shot. That is tipped just wide. Rubis picks it up. He goes off the glass. Glove down. Misses everybody. There we go. Blues going back to the power play as interference is being called against the Reapers. So Blues go to the power play with 15:04 left here in the second period. Blues will send out Giorgio, Blanchard, and Wessel up front. Defensively, Malachi Smith and Linus Brooks will start this power play. Giorgio lines up to take this draw to the Reapers goaltender's left. It is won by Giorgio. Blanchard gives it to Brooks. Brooks back to Giorgio. Giorgio circles on the top of the circle, down low for Blanchard. Blanchard takes it behind the net. He goes to Smith. Smith down low for Blanchard. Blanchard hits Wessel. Wessel goes back to Brooks. Brooks down to Malachi Smith. Slap shot on. Easy glove save held on to. Blues will have another offensive zone face-off. That one is won by the Reapers. They sent it hard around the glass. That's going to go all the way down, and that should be an icing, and it is. So we'll have another offensive zone face-off. This time it will be to the right of the Reapers goaltender. No change in personnel for the Blues. Face-off won by the Blues out to Malachi Smith. He goes to Brooks. Back to Smith. He tries to go far side to Giorgio. Hits a skate. Giorgio picks it up anyways. He passed it to Brooks. Brooks to Smith. He hits Giorgio. Goes off of his skate. Right back out to Smith now from Giorgio. Brooks picks it up. Brooks back to Smith. Shot through. Pad save. Loose puck. Giorgio misses an open net as the rebound came to him. Malachi Smith holds on the blue line, sends it down low for Blanchard. Blanchard to Wessel. Wessel to Brooks. Brooks down to Giorgio. Giorgio goes to Wessel. Wessel to Blanchard. Blanchard kicks it to his skate. He goes out to Smith. Smith to Brooks. Brooks shot on right into the Reapers logo and held on to by the Reapers goaltender. Blues send out Bugner, Crowley, and Bauer to finish the last 14 seconds of this power play. Miniman, Kamadowski come out on defense. Face-off won by the Reapers. They reverse it in the corner. They go up. It's held at the point by Kamadowski. He puts it back in deep. Crowley comes into the corner. It gets chipped past him. Miniman pinches, puts it back down deep for Bauer. Bugner comes in to help. Bauer battles, kicks it to Bugner. Bugner with a little bit of space, reverses in the corner. He gets held up. He reverses again. He runs into a Reapers player. Bauer grabs it, pushes into the corner, gives it to Crowley. Crowley skates it out near side, reverses behind the net. Nobody there for the Blues. Kamadowski holds on the point, and Reapers able to clear. Miniman with the puck on his own blue line. He goes, tries to hit Kamadowski. It's out of his reach. Bugner intercepts the pass. Crowley grabs it, has to reverse to the neutral zone since Bugner got pushed in offside. And pass goes to Bauer. Bauer in the front. Hits a Reaper skate, goes just wide. Miniman picks up the loose puck. He goes to Kamadowski. Komodowski far side to Fugner. Fugner's shot hits the side of the net. They send it all the way around far side. Komodowski grabs it. He gets hit. He goes down, and here comes the Reapers through the neutral zone. Good stick by Schneider, breaks up the 3-on-2, and Harris now picks up the puck as he gives it to Miniman. Miniman goes forward for Schneider. It's a flip pass, so it can't be controlled. Reapers get it. They reverse back in. They bring in the blue zone. They go to the outside. Good stick by Miniman, breaks that up. Harris now battles in the corner. Miniman goes in to help. Spatansky now fresh on the ice helps there. Reapers player holding it. It squirts out. Reapers grab it. They go out to the point, and they take a long shot. Schneider deflects that one just wide as he tried blocking it. Puck comes out to the point, held there. Long shot. That goes wide. Schneider goes in for the puck. That is picked up by the Reapers. They take a shot that's off the mark. Komodowski goes high off the glass. He tips it to Harris. Harris to Spatansky, and here comes Harris and Schneider. So Schneider shoots it after the shot, and nobody can get it. It's wide open. Schneider picks up the loose puck. He goes out to the point to Rubis. Rubis back down to Schneider. Schneider back to Rubis. Back to Schneider. Schneider shot on. That's a pad save. Schneider's going to pick up his own rebound in the corner. He reverses. He goes out to Spatansky. Spatansky back to Rubis. Rubis over to Peterson. Back to Rubis. Rubis reverses. Takes a backhand. Shot gets through. Harris tips it. Reapers pick it up, and they're going to send it back through. And then their pass hits off the shin pad of a Reapers player and almost hits Coach Rubis. Blues send out a fresh unit. Giorgio, Zilm, Boyer up front. Smith and Brooks will be the defensive pair. Face off, won by Giorgio back to Brooks. He goes to Smith on the red line. Smith puts it in deep. Blues go in on the forecheck. Puck is behind the net. They send it around hard far side. Held at the point by Brooks. Brooks goes to Boyer. Boyer far side to Smith. Smith puts it down low, and Giorgio's going to chase that behind the net. He sends it off the boards to Brooks. Brooks right back to Giorgio. That pass was a bullet. Held in by Giorgio, and it is going to be a hand pass against the Blues. So Blues will have a neutral zone face-off right next to their bench. No change in personnel. Reapers send out a fresh forward unit. Face-off, won by the Blues. They get it to Smith. Smith crosses, puts it in deep. Puck is battled for down in the corner. Giorgio hits his man. Zilm comes in, pushes it deeper into the corner. They're both held up. They can't get to the puck. They send it behind the net. Reapers do. Their pass is picked off by Boyer. Boyer reverses deep into the corner for Giorgio. It's out of his reach. Reapers reclaim. They send it around far side this time, trying to clear. They hit their own player. It goes back into the net. Zilm goes on the forecheck. They go D to D behind the net. They chip it forward to the middle of the ice. Then they go far side. It is connected on. Brooks hits his man. Boyer tips it back for Fugner. Fugner tries to clear up the sideboards. Nobody there for the Blues. Long shot from the point. Deflects just high of the net, I think off of the Reapers player that was laying on the ice. Brooks battles behind the net, reverses to the corner. Nobody there except the Reapers player. And Blues are going to go back to the power play as Reapers player is going to go to the box for roughing. Oh, no, he got it for talking. So a misconduct for talking. Blues send out Fugner, Schneider, Harris up front. Miniman and Komodowski are the defensive pairing. Face-off, won by Fugner out to the point. He sends it to Komodowski, back to Miniman. Now back to Komodowski, back to Miniman again. Miniman goes to Harris, top of the near side circle. He's got a little bit of space. He goes to Komodowski. Komodowski shoots. That goes just high. Harris holds at the line. He stands at the point. He's going to skate it back down low. He's got space. Shot. That goes high. Bounces right in front. Schneider battles for it at the corner. Good hold at the line by Miniman. Miniman gives it to Fugner. Fugner reverses. Pulls up on the sideboards. He goes far side for Komodowski. Komodowski has a bounce off of his stick. He circles. He goes back to Miniman. Miniman skates the line. He goes down for Harris. Harris. Shoot. Goal! Harris buries one over the blocker to put the Blues up or to tie this game, excuse me. It's a power play goal at 9:07. That is Harris, I believe, from Miniman. And it puts the Blues back into a tie game. Blues make a line change. They send out Stefanski, Blanchard, and Wessel up front. Defensively, Miniman and Komodowski will continue. Reapers win that center ice face-off after that tying goal. They're going to put it in deep. Miniman catches it in the corner. He goes up the side near boards for Blanchard. Blanchard tips it for Spatansky, excuse me. Spatansky gets it to the neutral zone. He gets hit. Reapers put it back in deep. Stutzer plays it behind the net to the far side corner. Komodowski goes far side for Blanchard. Blanchard didn't see it coming. Reapers grab it. They put it right back into the blue zone. Komodowski reverses in front of his own net. He chips it forward to Blanchard. Blanchard chips it forward, tries to hit Wessel on a seam, and it's picked off. Next pass clearing attempt is blocked, but Reapers come away with it anyways. They bring it back in. Good back check by Blanchard as he kept it as a 3-on-3. And Stutzer, easy glove catch and held on to by the Blues goaltender for a whistle. Blues send out a fresh 5-man unit. They have Giorgio centering Bauer and Crowley. Rubis and Peterson will be the defensive pairing. Defensive zone face-off is won by Giorgio. Back to Rubis in the corner. He goes up the boards for Crowley. It hops over his stick. Shot from the point. Deflects off of Giorgio and goes into the netting behind Stutzer. Reapers send out a fresh defensive pair. Blues make no substitutions. Giorgio's going to get tossed out of the circle. Crowley comes in to take the face-off. One of the good things about having two centers on a line. Face-off is won by the Reapers. Yeah, they got it. And they're going to try to bring it towards the front of the net. Oh, they got space. Shot saved by Stutzer. Pushes it behind the net. Reapers grab it. They send it back to the point. Pass is picked off. Giorgio almost chipped it around a guy. Crowley grabs it. He chips it in deep. Bauer gets on the forecheck, disrupts the pass. He picks up the puck. He reverses. He goes out to the point to Rubis. Rubis shot on pad save. Rebound picked up by Giorgio. He skates out to the circle. He goes to Rubis. Rubis shot on glove save and held on to by the Reapers goaltender. Blues change the forward unit. They send out Fugner, Boyer, Zilm up front. Peterson, Rubis continue on defense. Face off won by the Reapers. They bring it across the Blues blue line and sky a shot a mile high. Rubis gets hit off the puck in the corner, reclaims it, comes all the way out to the point for the Reapers. Their shot is a glove save by Rubis. He skates it through the neutral zone, gives it to Zilm. Zilm goes to Boyer. Boyer shoots and scores! Rubis, what a play by the Blues there as Rubis led it to Zilm. Zilm hits Boyer on the outside, and Boyer buries it under the blocker of the Reapers goaltender to put the Blues up 2-1 here with 7:13 left in the second period. Blues will keep the same line on the ice. Face off, won by Fugner, back to Brooks. He goes to his partner Smith. Smith crosses the red line. He puts it in deep. Boyer's going to go in the forecheck far corner, use the skate to hold it there. Then he gets knocked down. Reapers take it. They go behind their own net D to D. They're going to seam pass right up the middle. Misses the first guy, but connects with the second. Offsides, no call. Loose puck in front. Can't get enough on it. Brooks grabs it. He sends it off the glass. Held in at the point. Shot. That gets through. Pad saved by Stutzer again. Malachi Smith grabs it. He sends it all the way off the glass, and that's going to go all the way down for icing against the Blues. So Blues will have a defensive zone face-off. This one's going to come to the right of Stutzer. They send out a fresh forward unit in Stefanski, Wessel, Blanchard up front. Defensively, we will have Brooks and Smith continuing. Face-off is won by the Blues. Wessel's going to bring it to the neutral zone. He's got a man all over him. Blanchard tries to help. Reapers grab it. They put it back into the blue zone. Malachi Smith, he tries to reverse up the boards. He gets it off the puck. Spatansky on a good back check, pushes it behind the Blues net. Smith hits his man, holds it there, and somebody's going to the box. I don't know who. And looks like the Blues are going to go for a cross check. Malachi Smith goes to the box. So Blues, after taking a one-goal lead, take a penalty with 6:12 left here in the second and give the Reapers an opportunity to go on the power play. Blues send out Komodowski and Miniman to join Spatansky and Wessel on this penalty kill. Reapers win it. They go to the point. Wessel hits his man off the puck, disrupts him. And a good quick pass to Komodowski from Spatansky as he had a man to get around, did so, and now Blues all got to get back as Reapers knocked it off his stick. They regroup in their own zone. They go far side, pass picked off by Wessel, reclaimed by Reapers on the sideboards. Spatansky battles for it. Wessel hits his man. Reapers come away with it. They put it in deep around Miniman. Komodowski picks it up in the near side corner, skates around the net, throws it up the boards. That's picked off by the Reapers defenseman. Komodowski gets it back. He throws it all the way down in front of the Reapers net. Heads up, Blues are changing. Reapers have us all spread out. Pass up is off the mark of the stick, and Miniman's going to reclaim it. He flips it up off the glass. That's going to go all the way down, and that will be icing against the Blues. Blues send out Blanchard and Giorgio up front. Rubis and Peterson come out, and they are the defensive pair. Reapers center is tossed. Don't think he understood he was tossed. Face-off is won by the Reapers. They push it to the point. Blanchard's there. Reapers come away with it. They try to go around a Blues player, picked off. Peterson picks it up. He goes up the boards, not hard enough to get out. Reapers reclaim it. Giorgio hits his man. Puck comes all the way out to the point. They take a long shot. That gets through. Pad save. Deflection on the rebound is sent all the way out to the point. Next shot from the point is blocked in front. Giorgio battles in front. They get it back out to the point. He's going to skate it down to the circle. He puts it down low. Peterson there. Blues penalty is over. Malachi Smith out of the box. Blanchard grabs it, goes up the sideboards for Smith. Smith crosses the red line. He puts it in deep, and Blues go for a line change. Hugner fork checks behind the net. Reapers bring it out. Schneider all over him. He tips it to Harris. Harris grabs the loose puck, gets it to Fugner. Fugner, he puts it in deep. Schneider's going to go behind the net. He reverses, puts it in deeper. Fugner there for it. They send it up the sideboards. Peterson grabs it at the point. He takes a shot. That's through. Schneider tries to get the rebound. Harris grabs it. Shot on. Schneider takes a rebound shot, whiffs on it, and Peterson very good as the Blues go up 3-1. So 4 minutes left here in the second period. Goal by Peterson puts the Blues up by 2. The Blues, after a sluggish start to the first period, have put up 3 unanswered goals to take the lead 3-1. Brooks, after wiping out, picks up the loose puck. Reapers put it back in, and they go offsides. So we'll have a neutral zone face-off. This time it will be right next to the Reapers bench. Bugner, Schneider, Harris up front. Brooks and Smith on defense. Face-off, won by the Reapers. They're going to put it in deep. That's going to go all the way around to the near side boards here for Smith. Smith chips it forward. His pass is picked off, and they are offsides again. And they're going to say intentional, so it will be a center ice face-off. Bugner lines up to take this one. Face off, won by Bugner, back to Brooks. He goes to his partner Smith. Smith crosses the red line. He tries to put it in deep. Good stick by the Reapers player. Holds it there. They try to put it in the Blues zone. That is picked off by the glove of Brooks. And that's going to go all the way down. And that will be no icing as the back ref waved there. The forward ref waved it off. I don't know why. I don't think. Maybe he didn't see the ref that called it. Bugner takes it behind the net. He tries to get to the front. He goes far side, hits Brooks. Brooks steps up, puts it in deep. Schneider battles in the far corner for that. He reverses. He puts it in deep for Bugner. Bugner right back to Schneider, bounces under his stick. Smith grabs it. He takes a shot that's blocked. He puts it down deep, and then gloved down by Smith again. Smith comes away with it, tries to get it to Crowley. Crowley can't control it, goes all the way out to Brooks. Brooks goes down low for Crowley. Crowley gives it back to Brooks. Brooks shot through, hits Schneider and a Reapers player, and now Blues have to regroup in the neutral zone. Blues finish the line change as Reapers intercept the pass. It goes right back to Brooks, though. Brooks to Smith. Smith has it knocked off of his stick. He retreats into his own corner. He goes up the glass. That goes all the way out, and that should go for icing, and it does. Well, we have found out one thing about the Reapers this weekend. Their fans do not like it when they're losing, and they get very critical of the refs. When they're winning, everything's great. When they're losing, not so much. Our fans have been all over the officiating today, which, they've had a couple missed both ways. You're going to have that happen. And loose puck in front, Blues can't clear. Finally, Tomadowski grabs it. He sends it all the way down. That's going to go on net. And Bauer on a heavy forecheck. He gets knocked down. Reapers reclaim the puck. They reverse in their own zone. Picked off by Crowley. Crowley can't control it, though. And Spatansky gets taken down. No call there. I don't hear the Reapers complaining about that missed call. And now they bring it in. Pass to the front, picked off. Miniman grabs a loose puck. He goes to Boyer. Boyer hits Bauer. Bauer to Spatansky. Spatansky goes to the outside. He gets hit. Gets around another guy. He's going to keep battling. Why is our defense below the goal line? You know what, whatever. Icing against Reapers. Blues finish the line change. They send out Peterson and Rubis to join Giorgio, Zilm, Boyer up front. Giorgio lines up to take this offensive zone face-off. And again, the refs call off the face-off so they can push the wingers out. Giorgio lines up to take this draw. It is won by the Reapers after the Blues originally had control. They send it around Rubis deep. It goes to the far corner. Peterson goes for it. He hits his man. Reapers come away with it. Fan on the pass to the front. Peterson disrupts the next play. Giorgio now in the corner with Peterson battling. 1:09 left here in the first period. Comes out to the point. Long shot. Gets through. Rebound after the good save. Another save, and it goes to the far corner. Rubis tries to clear. Held at the point by the skate of the Reapers goal or defenseman. Another shot. That one is blocked by Rubis. He comes away with the puck. He goes far side, tries to hit Boyer. That's tipped off the stick of a Reapers player. and they put it back in deep. Blues got to go as Reapers are already down low. They're going to send it towards the point. Sent back down deep, goes all the way behind the net. Peterson goes far corner for it. Boyer comes in. It tips around both of them. Reapers have space. Long shot deflects just wide off the Reapers player deflection. Comes out to the point. Another one. That one goes far corner. Blues a little flat-footed here to end the second period. And finally able to get it to Boyer. And Reapers reclaim it. Blues go for a line change as Reapers bring it all the way back in. I can't believe they didn't lead man that puck while the Blues only had 2 players out. High stick called off. Reapers control. They send it towards the front, and that is harmlessly pushed to the far corner. So after 2, Blues now lead 3-1, and we will be back for the third period here shortly. And we are ready to get the third period underway. Blues send out Fugner, Wessel, Blanchard up front. Malachi Smith and Brooks will be the defensive pairing. Face-off is tied up at the dot. All 6 forwards are there. Reapers swing it out to their defensemen. They chip it around the forward to the boards. They're going to put it in deep. And Reapers come away with that puck as they get it to the front. Shot on. Quick save by Stutzer as he saw it the whole way. Good play by Brooks to get it behind the net for his partner, and then it goes out of play into the Blues bench. So defensive zone face-off. The Stutzer's right coming up here. No change in personnel for the Blues. Face-off comes to Stutzer's right. It is won by the Reapers. Blanchard gets off the point to to pressure. Sorry. Puck goes far side. Smith battles him, knocks it off the stick. Wessel sends it to Blanchard. Blanchard crosses the red line. He gets held up, no call. Wessel picks it up. He goes to Brooks. Brooks shot on, blocker save, goes to the corner. Wessel grabs it. He tries to flip it back out to the point. It gets picked off. Reapers reclaim it. They put it back in their own corner. Wessel picks it up. He goes out the point to Brooks. Brooks holds. He has it roll. He goes a backhand pass to Fugner. Fugner back to Brooks. Brooks shot through just wide of the net. Goalie let it go instead of gloving it. Malachi Smith on a pinch holds it on the sideboards. Wessel comes in, sneaks the puck away. He tries to go to Brooks. That is picked off and goes all the way down. Spatansky picks it up. He goes up the boards to Brooks. Brooks is going to skate across the line. He brings it into the zone. He has room. Shot on. Rebound in front. Spatansky can't get a stick on it. And Blues got to get back, and Schneider gets tied up. He was trying. And good back check by Harry, takes the puck away and controls. He tries to go far side, gets Schneider. Schneider tries to go up to Spatansky. The puck's fluttering, so not connected on. They bring it back in. Long shot. Stick saved by Stutzer, put to the corner. Another puck in front, and it is pushed to the corner now by a Reapers player. Smith grabs it. He reverses. He goes behind the net. No Blues player there. They go out to the point. Schneider deflects it. It goes up in the air. They take a shot. Spatansky blocks. He flips it up off the glass. Schneider's going to go in on the forecheck. That's going to go all the way down. They call off the icing, and Reaper's going to bring it out near side. Their pass connects behind Komodowski. They put it in deep. Blues finish the forward line change. Miniman sends it up to Bauer, who's fresh on the ice. He tries to chip it forward for Giorgio, picked off by Reapers, and they bring it back in, and Miniman's going to go to the box for tripping. Or a cross check. Who knows? Looked like a trip, but it is a cross check. And Blues will send out Giorgio Blanchard up front. Defensively, we'll have Rubis and Komodowski to start this penalty kill. 13:25 left in the third period. Miniman goes to the box for a cross check. Reapers win the draw. They send it out to the point. They go D to D. Giorgio gets out to cover. They put it in deep. It goes behind the Blues net. They send it up the far side boards. Then they reverse down into the Blues corner. They're going to take it behind the Blues net. They reverse and drop it. Rubis battles behind the net. Reapers come away with it. They take it around. They're going to drop it back behind the Blues net. They're going to skate it to the far near side corner here. Komodowski hits his man, holds the puck there. Reapers come in and grab it. They're going to go far side. That puck is bouncing. That is out. No call on the offside. Loose puck here, shot and goal. Terrible missed offside, and it is a goal for the Reapers. Terrible offsides miss. It was clearly out. You could see it from all the way up here. And Reapers capitalize and put it in as they bring this back to a one-goal game. Blues send out Bugner, Zilm, Boyer up front, Peterson and Rubis on defense. Face off won by the Reapers. They bring it in, chip it around Boyer. It is grabbed by Rubis. His pass hits the skate of a Reapers player. And they're going to do it at center ice one more time. Bugner lines up, take it. He wins it back to Peterson. Peterson loses it in a skate. He reverses, puts it into the zone. Boyer gets on the forecheck. He gets held up. No call there. They try to clear. Zilm holds it on the sideboards. They get it out to Rubis. Rubis puts it back in deep. Blues go in on the forecheck. Zilm goes on the sideboards. He knocks it off his man's stick. He goes back in and fights for it. Bugner comes in to help him. Bugner takes a hit but pushes it forward. He sends it out the point to Peterson. Peterson with space, shot on, gets through traffic, and that is held on to by the Reapers goalie for a whistle. Blues send out Spatansky, Blanchard, Wessel up front. Defensively, Rubis and Peterson will stay out. Offensive zone face-off comes to the right of the Reapers goaltender with 12:10 left here in this one-goal game. Face-off is won by the Blues, and it goes on net, and we have another face-off that'll come to his right as he put his glove on it and held it there. Spatansky lines up to take the draw. He wins it back to Peterson. Peterson gives it to Wessel on the boards. Wessel skates it to the center. Long shot. That gets through. Heads up glove and helmet saved by the Reapers goalie. And that comes all the way down off the rebound. Should be icing, and it is. Blues send out a fresh defensive unit. Brooks and Smith join the Spatansky, Wessel, Blanchard line up front. Face-off is won by the Blues. Back to Smith. Smith's shot hits a Reapers player in the helmet. They reclaim it. They bring it through the neutral zone. Blues got to get back as Reapers have numbers. Good stick by Brooks, breaks that up. And now the Blues come back through the neutral zone. Wessel tries to give it to Blanchard. Hits off of his skate. And good step up by Brooks. Pushes it back into the Reaper zone. Reapers grab it. They send it right back out. Good step up by Spatansky, breaks up the play. He gets it to Smith. Smith with space sends it to the front. Loose puck in front. And wow, rebound picked up and held on to by the Reapers goaltender. Coincidental penalties are being issued to number 7 on the Reapers and number 88 for roughing with 11:17 left here in the third period. Blues send out Giorgio, Schneider, Harris up front. Brooks and Smith continue on defense. Giorgio wins the draw to Harris. Harris goes back to the point to Smith. Smith's shot deflects just wide. Harris goes into the far corner to battle for that. Reapers grab it. They send it up to the neutral zone. They push it around Brooks, It goes into the corner. Smith battles for it. Schneider's going to pick that up in the far corner. He tries to go up to Harris, has the puck roll off of his stick. They push it back down deep. Brooks grabs it. He goes behind the net for Smith. Smith overskates it. He has to pull up, drops it for Giorgio. Giorgio shakes off a hit. They put it back behind the Blues net. Brooks has it back to Smith. Smith one touch to Giorgio. Giorgio to Schneider. Schneider behind the back pass for Harris. And here comes Harris and Giorgio 2-on-1. And Harris gets absolutely leveled. Couldn't get the shot off. It goes to the far corner. Schneider hits his man, holds it there. Harris comes in, kicks the puck. Schneider tips it out to Smith. Smith's shot, that hits a Reapers player in front, and they reverse. Blues go for a line change. They miss a seam pass. That goes all the way down, and that will be icing against the Reapers. Blues send out Fugner, Crowley, Bauer up front. Komodowski and Miniman are the defensive pair. Both centers get tossed as the back wingers were creeping in. Again, good thing we have two centers. Crowley's out there. He takes the draw, wins it to Miniman. Miniman's shot hits something in front. Rebound picked up by Crowley. He tries to put it in front. Fugner goes in, deflects the pass. Good hold at the line by Komodowski and Crowley. And now there is two Reapers player, two Blues battle for it. Blues push it back in deep. Reapers reclaim it. They take it behind their own net. They do a behind-the-back reverse pass. They bring it up, flip through the neutral zone, and they're going to bring it into the Blues zone. Good step up by Miniman. Initially broke it off. Goes right back to him. Shot on. Held on to by Stutzer. Spatansky is going to be centering Boyer and Zilm on this line. Face off won by the Reapers. They try to take a quick shot from the dot. They don't connect. Komodowski tries to clear up the sideboards. That puck goes to the point, gets through. Another outlet pass gone awry, goes right back behind the Blues net. Miniman passes it into the corner to a Reapers player. Reapers reverse it behind the net. Miniman goes back there. He gets knocked off the puck. Komodowski throws it to Boyer on the sideboard. Boyer reverses behind the net. He drops for Miniman. Miniman stops, pulls up. He goes to Zilm. Zilm forwards the pass for Boyer. That puck is offsides, no call. Reapers grab it. They go D to D at their own dot. Good stick by Boyer. Breaks that up. He puts it down low for Zilm. Zilm with Spatansky breaking. Shot is deflected. Goes under the side of the net. Reapers come away with it. They flip it high off the glass. Blues got to get back. And Blues are burned. Shot. Wow, what a save by Stutzer there. As Reapers player got around both defenders and had a semi-break. Zilm picks up the loose puck. He's going to cross the red line. He puts it in deep, goes for a change. Boyer goes in on the forecheck. He's first on the puck, reverse in the corner, holds it there. He is getting hooked the whole way around, no call. Giorgio comes away with the puck. He's got room. Shot. That gets through. Loose puck on the side. Nobody saw it for the Blues. They clear up the zone. Peterson holds. He kicks. Reaper's finally able to clear. Rubis picks it up right in his own blue line. He goes far side for covering Wessel. Wessel hits Giorgio. Giorgio goes through traffic. He's going to keep the puck, though. He takes it to the outside. He gets around the first man, holds up the puck. He goes out to the point to Rubis. Rubis skates the line, goes to his partner, Peterson. Peterson back to Rubis. Shot on. Giorgio with the loose puck right there. He gets knocked down. No call. Blues bench getting frustrated with the officiating now. Loose puck is pushed out. They tip it around Rubis. Peterson picks it up at his own blue line. He goes back up to Wessel. Wessel to Rubis. Rubis puts it in deep. Blues are going to start a line change, it looks like. Blanchard goes in on the forecheck. They send it behind their net, D to D. They go far side, hits off a Peterson stick. Blues got to get back and get to this puck as we deflected it. Peterson reclaims it, drops it in the corner for Bugner. Bugner up to Wessel. Wessel nearly has his pocket picked and then finally does. Reapers put it back down into the sideboards. Bugner goes in to help Peterson. Bugner sends it far corner. Schneider goes in. Rubis behind. That puck goes around everybody. Peterson's going to pick it up. He tries to push it forward. Nobody grabs it for the Blues. Shot on, pad save. Heads up. A lot of pressure by the Reapers on this shift. And for some reason, the Reapers player, even down a goal, is trying to hold it in the zone and blow time off. We'll take it. Bugner comes away with it. He grabs it. He flips it out of the zone. That's going to go all the way down, and that will be an icing against the Blues. Blues finish the line change. Harris joins Schneider and Bugner up front. Smith and Brooks will be the defensive pairing. Face-off is won by the Blues. And Reapers take it away. They send it behind the Blues net. Malachi Smith goes into the corner for it. He hits his man. He goes down. Reapers come away with the loose puck. Shot on, loose puck in front. Amazing save by Stutzer on the rebound as well. Another shot. That hits off Harris, goes to the corner. Bugner battles behind the net. Brooks picks up the loose puck. He tries to put it into the corner. That's picked off. Reapers, another push towards the front of the net. Schneider's going to grab down the sideboards. He's going to get it out to the neutral zone, gives it to Smith. Smith to Harris. Harris brings it in. He tries to hit Schneider, streaking towards the net. It's out of his reach. Puck is held in by Reapers, and then it goes into the bench. So Blues will have an offensive zone face-off to the left of the Reapers goaltender. Spatansky, Bauer, Crowley. Up front, Brooks and Smith will continue on defense. Reapers coaches pleading their case for a neutral zone face-off. They were unsuccessful in their attempt to get that brought out. Spatansky lines up to take the draw. It is won by the Reapers. They're going to flip it out to the neutral zone. That's going to go all the way back. Malachi Smith has to race back to get it. Dies right in front of Stutzer. He takes it behind the net. Puck bounces. He gets it to Bauer. Bauer tries to go to Spatansky. He's lost his stick now. They go far side for Crowley. Brooks gets there first, goes off the boards, and here goes Crowley on a semi. Oh, man, has the puck roll on him at the last second. And then he's battling in the corner with it. Spatansky comes to help him out. He has it stripped off of his stick, and here come the Reapers through the neutral zone. Good stick by Brooks, breaks that up. Another good stick by Brooks, but it goes right to a Reapers player. Malachi Smith picks it up. He's going to skate it out. He hit the backhand pass to Bauer. Bauer chips it around the two defenders, puts it into the corner, and then Reapers player overskates the puck, and Bowers battles for it, gives his body up for it, and causes a turnover. Brooks gets it from Boyer. Boyer goes to Smith. Bauer grabs it as he's going to the bench and chips it back in deep. Blues finish the line change as they bring it out near side. Malachi Smith all over him. They put it in deep. Komodowski retrieves it behind the Blues net. He's going to skate it out. He brings it right up the center. He's going to bring it into their zone. gets it knocked off of his stick. Boyer grabs it, goes to the far corner. Reapers pick that up. They're going to send it high off the glass, glove down. Then they chip it forward. And good step up by Komodowski disrupts the play. Puck rolls to Miniman. Miniman passes it to the Reapers defenseman in the neutral zone. And they're going to bring it right back in. Long shot on net, glove save, and held on to by Stutzer for a whistle with 4:15 left here in the third period. No change in personnel for the Blues. Face off, won by the Reapers, goes out to the point zone, gets out there pretty quick. They put it into the corner for Komodowski to grab. Komodowski goes behind the net for Miniman. Miniman goes far side. He hits a pass to Zilm, and Zilm is going to bring it into their zone. He puts it in deep as he was the only man in. Boyer gets on the forecheck, and that's going to go all the way down. They're going to say it tipped off of Komodowski. He was in really deep on the pinch, and Bugner now picks it up in his zone, gives it to Komodowski. Komodowski drops the puck, and it is picked off by the Reapers. Heads up. Shot, pad save, picked up by Wessel. The rebound. He gives it to Blanchard. Blanchard's going to cross into the Reaper zone. He tries to put it towards the net for Bugner. Bugner goes in, grabs it in the corner. He gets held up. He holds it there with his skate. And again, Wessel holds the skate. Blanchard comes away with it. He tries to get a shot off. It goes on net. And it is held on to by the Reapers goaltender. So 3:20 left here in the third period. Blues lead 3-2. Bugner, Blanchard, Wessel up front. Blues send out Peterson and Rubis to play defense. Face-off is won by the Reapers. They send it to the near side boards. He's going to skate it up to the blue line, taps a pass to the red line to his player. Long shot, that gets through. Blocker saved by Stutzer, fought off. Reapers get it back. They go D to D on the point. They're going to put it down deep. Peterson there for it. He's going to battle in the corner. He reverses. He gets tripped. No call again. And Wessel comes away with the loose puck. He goes behind the net, far corner for Rubis. Rubis reverses. He fights off an attacker, and then he tries to chip it out. That's picked off. Peterson grabs it. He's just going to flip it high in the air. Reapers glove it down. They reverse. Bugner misses the pickoff attempt on the pass, and here they come back in, and Peterson battles on the boards of two players. Bugner hits his man. Reapers come away with it. Rubis comes in to help. Bugner grabs it. He's going to hold it there. Gives it to Rubis. Rubis reverses. He goes up the glass. That's going to get past Wessel, and here come the Reapers with it. They get it to Wessel, though, and Wessel sends it all the way down, and that will be an icing against the Blues. So defensive zone face-off comes to the left of the Stutzer after that icing. Blues send out Spatansky, Perry, and Schneider. Smith and Brooks on defense. Puck goes all the way around to Schneider. He goes off the boards, tries to get it to Spatansky. Puck is loose. No Blues player going to it. Blues got to get there. Long shot. That deflects. Held up. Harris comes away with it. He chips it around, and he tries to get to the outside. He gets interfered with. No call. Spatansky holds it. He goes down deep. That hits off a shin pad. Harris holds it in the corner now. And he is battling for it. Loose puck. Harris holds it there. He kicks it out. He gets it. He's going to hold it again now. Just waste some more time. Minute 34 left here. Spatansky goes in to help out. And we're going to get a whistle. And we will see. They're going to bring it out to the neutral zone with a minute 28 left. Reapers have a one-player substitution. Blues will continue with Spatansky, Harris, and Schneider. And we have a timeout called by the Reapers. And we are back to finish this game off after that timeout. Blues send out Spatansky, Boyer, Giorgio. Brooks and Smith will be the defensive pair. Blues win the faceoff. They put it in deep. Spatansky on the forecheck holds it behind the net. Giorgio helps out. He gets knocked down. He holds it there. And Reapers try to push it behind the net. They finally are able to do so. Good stick by Spatansky. Breaks up the initial. They're going to get it far side. Step up by Brooks, or Smith knocks it off. Reapers try to clear it. Giorgio grabs it. His clearing attempt is picked off. Spatansky finally able to clear out, and Reapers have to reclaim it in the neutral zone. Reapers goalie is now on the bench. They send it back in deep. Hits off a couple skates. Brooks grabs it. He tries to clear it. That hits off of a Reapers player helmet and goes into Blues send out Miniman and Tomadowski to play defense with this forward unit. Face-off is won by the Blues. Miniman's going to hold it in the corner with 41 seconds left. He gets knocked down. Reapers push it behind the Blues net. Tomadowski goes for it. He pushes it forward. He's got space. He sends it all the way down, and that goes just wide. And we will do it again with 28.8 seconds left, this time to the right of Stutzer. Face-off is won by the Reapers. They send it out to the point. They go D to D at the blue line. Shot, that goes wide. Loose puck side of the net, put down deep. Tomadowski tries to clear. It's picked up by Miniman. Miniman sends it off the boards. That's going to go all the way down to the Reaper zone. Not far enough for icing. And they're going to reverse. They go back far side. Here they come through the neutral zone. One final push. Long shot. That goes wide. 4 seconds left. And good play by the Blues. And they hold it. And that's going to do it. The Blues win 3-2, complete the 3-game sweep of the Reapers here at Centene Community Ice Center in St. Louis. Blues will be off next weekend for the Thanksgiving break, and then the following weekend we will be in Chicago, I believe, for a 4-game series versus Windy City and the Fury. And so until the 5th of December, we'll see ya.